Welcome aboard, and thank you for tuning in to the Heavy Metal Truckers. We are your hosts. I'm Dobby, and this is Doppler. And in this video, what are we doing?
Part 2 of the viewer request, the Japanese request.
Sounds like a dilly-dally plan.
Yeah, sure. Whatever he just said.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Alright. So, you ready?
Alright, what's first up on the list?
Shingeki. And I can't, it's the Japanese letters again.
Oh no.
It's the kanji or kinji or however you say it. Kanji?
Alright. How do I spell the least?
And these were the ones that were brought to us by Chill07 Full.
Sure.
Yep, it's gotta be the top one.
We'll go with it.
Looks right. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Whoa. Whoa.
With that intro, I was not expecting it to go that way. Or at least not to that extent, huh?
Alrighty.
Yeah.
am so confused.
I was already saying the same thing. I was like, what? I don't even know what's going on.
Why is there a combination of like flames? The world is destroyed, and yet they have the movements of some K-pop boy band.
Well, you can thank Babymetal for that. But they reminded me a lot of Broken by the Screen.
Yeah. Which, again, it was amazing, but what?
There was one of the girls that I didn't care for her vocals too much. It was the one with the blue hair.
Yeah.
Especially on the lower parts, her voice mixed with that almost gave like an amateurish type sound to me, if that makes any sense at all.
I get it.
But other than that, it was great. The guitars and the drums were absolutely fantastic.
Just
like
outstanding.
Holy crap. And the two, I think it was two girls that were doing the harshes. They were damn good. I mean, other than that one part, which I don't, I said I didn't care for her voice. I don't know how much of it was her voice or how much of it was in post-production or whatever, but other than that, it was good.
Yeah. I really enjoyed those little bits of new metal in there, though.
Yeah.
That was nice.
They even threw a little, just a hint of progressive in there at the end, too.
Yeah, they did. But, yeah, that was Shingeki
Whatever.
Kanji.
Yeah. One of these days I want to learn Japanese, but I am a long way from getting there.
Just get Michael to help you out.
Yeah.
Next.
Oh. Seagate, Hypocrisy.
Hey, something we can type in.
I know. I hated it and didn't hate it at the same time. And it's weird to say that. For the first half of the song, I didn't care for it at all. It was... That part of it for me came across very Americanized, you know, basically almost metalcore. It just, it didn't do much for it. But the second half of the song, they started to bring a new metal feel into it. I don't know if you caught that, but I definitely felt it. And it helped. Don't know if I'd say if it saved the song. Actually, I don't think I could say it saved the song. But it made me not get bored of it, if that makes any sense. Vocally, he's not bad. You can understand him despite his accent, but I don't know. It's probably not something I'll listen to again.
You're going to bust out laughing when I say this. This part. All bias aside, this was whenever Gent came out around 2009, 2010 here in the States.
Yeah.
Whenever it was still like they were beginning to explore it as a genre, and it was still within the like hardcore aspect. Like they, it was kind of like whenever you took Hatebreed and you wanted it to be heavy.
But anyway, go ahead.
If you were to take Hatebreed, make it a little heavier, but then bring in the gent aspect of the guitars, and there's a group they reminded me of, and I can't remember their name because they only lasted for like 2 or 3 years.
You know, like the second half of the song had enough of a new metal feel to me to where it really felt that genty, other than maybe the very end. But
it felt like hardcore gent to me the entire time. For me, there was no aspect of new metal, but that's just
I got some at the.
But that's because I was hearing so much just that guitar sound of the gent subgenre. And now, mind you, vocally, for the style he was doing, incredibly well done. Guitars sounded appropriate for the genre that it was. Again, it had that bit of like an extremely tight gate on it, or fairly tight gate on the sound. So as soon as he stopped playing, there was no sustain. And I've never been a fan of that. But
now in the song or in the video, I didn't see a bassist, but you can hear it because whoever it is playing it slap bass. Or like fieldy styles, I call it. Yeah, well, you get a lot of that in the gent area. Well, the gent new metal because the Korn started it.
Yeah. But, like, one thing, I have never, ever seen a group at the end of the video just list the fucking lyrics.
I haven't either. That was interesting.
That's why I'm like, are they actually... Yeah, they're doing it. Like, I've never seen that before, and... personally, no, I would not listen to this again either, but it was probably one of the least offensive sounding...
Least annoying gent songs?
Yeah. Just because it had... They did it in the way that it began to kind of get an uprising in the States whenever it went away from being an effect to kind of actually being part of like the subgenre. And I guess it had more of just a hardcore aspect to save it for me.
Yeah, and to me, at least like I said in the second half of the song, for me, you maybe it didn't for you, but for me, and it could have really just come down to, I don't know. But anyway, it had enough for me that it felt enough new metal to me that it worked. That it wasn't, that part wasn't terrible. But the first half
It was. I was about to say. I'm like, oh geez, more crap than we've heard from the States. And then I just listened on. And I'm like, more crap from the States that I haven't personally heard in a very long time.
Yeah, the second half was definitely an improvement, but
yeah. So I mean, but then again, that's just because they weren't trying to do all these crazy little techniques that Jin's become known for.
Yeah.
And they just kept it just smacking rhythm, and just, can we feel like we just want to tear the whole place down?
Yeah.
Do we feel like that we can get the audience moving like this? And for that, well done. I can't lie. Granted, again, for what it is, well done. But overall, just nicely done.
And for me, it was just. And again, this is personal taste. It was.
Yeah. Nothing stood out to me aside from the fact that they didn't do the typical modern Jin thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I appreciated about it. But aside from that, no, that's not something I listened to on my own.
Yeah, and in the first half of the song, I was literally thinking about they're one of these bands that get lost and with all the other bands. Like, and I forget who's who.
Yeah.
But the second half. Anyway.
Anyway, on to the next.
The next one is Kokeshi. Kokeshi. And then more kanji things. Kokeshi. Or no, it's gotta be Kokeshi.
Is that look like
that's it? That's it.
Really?
Yep.
Holy shit.
I think. Double check my phone. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. First try. Predicted Crew's fault.
Oh.
Yeah.
Outside now.
30.
Still cold.
Is that a Rickenbacker?
I wasn't even. Wait, go back. Oh, wrong button.
Here, I got you. That almost looks like a Rickenbacker bass. Holy shit, that's a Rickenbacker, I think. Or, no, it's not. It looked really close to one.
It's too dark. I can't really tell that. And it's a dark guitar or the bass.
Yeah.
Well, bass is a guitar.
I'm sorry, I'm loving this.
Yeah, you and I both.
I will, like, fuck, we'll get into it later.
How many genres of metal can you get into one song?
That's about 4 or 5.
At least. That alone made it pretty damn impressive. I'm sitting here thinking, God, if you're a guitar player, you gotta have one hell of a pedal set up to get to all the different sounds.
Not necessarily.
Well, there was at least 3 different guitar tones he had in that song that he would switch between.
Yeah.
Um,
But they, if he has some like line pot 6, he has at least 4 channels.
oh, okay. Well, then he'd be able to. But still, you'd have to make sure you're not running around on stage too much.
Either that, or he might have a tech that knows when to switch.
Okay. But anywho, I was honest to God, I was not expecting her to go into harsh vocals. That actually cut me off guard a little bit. But she's damn good at them. It's rare you find into a Japanese person who's not good at them. What the hell? No, I almost didn't want the song to end. Like, it was over 5 minutes long, and that was too short.
Dude. Oh God, man.
No, like,
You have to give me a moment.
and because they mixed all that together, it gave them a fairly unique sound overall. I loved the atmosphere they put in it. The song had a fantastic atmosphere. Just yeah. Like, if I don't know if they have an album or not, but if it sounds anything like that, I'd want to listen to it.
So what got me was, it was very, like, the start of it was just, it was stepping so many toes in the Funeral Doom, and I'm like, oh God, yes, please. And
Yeah.
and then, like, 'cause they had, but it wasn't necessarily Funeral Doom. They encroached those waters, but it was primarily along the lines of Doom, but like, it was almost into the My Dying Bride territory. I don't think you've heard that before.
I've heard of the name, but I don't think I've heard anything else.
Right, they're very similar to that intro, and then they just went into, actually was very commonly heard in DSBM, and just the agony in the vocals is just, and they just go everywhere with it. There's no constraints, and it's just such amazing artistic freedom. And there was only one part of that I didn't necessarily care for, but they transitioned it. I didn't.
Curious, which part was it?
It was whenever they started doing the off-key notes.
Okay.
It was in that part that I was like, oh God, what's going to happen? And then, yeah, they pushed it into like what Bluetooth Nord will do, and just they'll have the off-key notes that just put you into an unsettling mindset to prepare for the agony that she continued to portray, and just the stage presence alone, I don't see that anymore. Just someone that they are so good at portraying
What the song is supposed to be feeling. Which they did that in every way possible, not just with the body movements, but with the music.
The music, they
the
just
vocal, like everything. Like, it was
the thing that I love about doom metal, and just you don't just like in heavy metal, like, yeah, you can feel it coursing through you, but doom metal is something completely different, and these guys, they know how to encompass that. They let it flow through them, and
absolutely.
just the head movements, and just like almost going into just this inhuman being, and just seeing that, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what I love, and it's part of the reason that I love doom metal and Funeral Doom. It's just, and even going into more the depressive metal, it just, this is why I love it. Just, there's so much that it's expressed that any average person would just not understand. They might understand it, but they'll just be like, oh, so they're just being creepy, and it's like, no, it's not that. It is.
It's an expressive
isn't expressive. Either they have witnessed something, or they have been involved in something that they were able to put through, and they harnessed it.
Yeah.
And I typically don't go into this deep into these kind of like actor watching perspectives, but when it comes to this subgenre, the doom and whatever, there's so much that can be taken from it, and just the way everyone shared it and just held on to it. And what's difficult, especially, and this is why I absolutely love what they've done, because even in my first album, it was very much atmospheric, depressive acoustic. It is extremely difficult to be able to harness into that feeling and that emotion while also trying to keep on time.
Yeah.
And they did that beautifully.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I would.
because holy shit, I need to know if they've done more stuff like that, because
That's why I said if they have an album that's all like that, damn.
like that was just brutal black gaze. That explains a lot.
Oh, is that what they consider?
Brutal black gaze. Yeah, they're gonna have stuff a lot like that. Oh, thank you. I found a new group that I really
we
enjoy.
need to check them out, yeah. Or go deeper into them.
Go deeper, because oh my god, they're gonna have so much. And here's the fucked up part. Like, given that I'm not like involved vocally, but I am very deep into the subgenre of black metal that you guys probably seen if you watched our previous videos. A lot of people within black metal despise the black gaze movement because it goes too atmospheric and it strays.
See, I love atmosphere.
Yeah, well, I've come to love it just because of listening to some of the depressive black metal, like None, What Was in the Throne Room. Like, a lot of people say that it's not like true, it's not like hatred like black metal originated from, but it's like there's still an emotion and still something that can be taken away from just your environment. And that's a lot of what black gaze is, or the like post black metal essentially is what that means.
Right.
That you can take from your environment. And I feel like Darkthrone did that a lot. They just they harness their environment and they write around it. And I don't care what black metal fan says that this is crap. If you feel that way, so be it. But this is beauty. This is true fucking beauty to me.
Well, you got your metalheads out there who just want to be blasted to death, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
And I am a lover of music. It's one of the reasons why I'm such a big Nightwish fan, because they write music. And so for things like this, where you're not just trying to blast somebody's face off, but you're actually writing something that has meaning to it, which, okay, yeah, you could write a song that actually has meaning to it, but like
delving into
feeling it. It's a song that makes you feel things,
a song that can actually, you can feel what they're feeling and that can actually put you into tears. That's the reason I don't listen to my own album. I only listen to it maybe once a year because it's so intense even for me.
Yeah, like it takes songs to a whole nother level when you can really tell that the people felt what they were writing, what they were making. They truly,
they harnessed it and they made it their own, and they didn't just write it. It was flowing through them.
Yeah, and you can feel that they live, eat, and breathe the music they're making.
This is a solid exhibit. Kokeshi, and just as a solid example of that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's probably one of the best groups we've come.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily argue against that. But one of the best new groups we've come from.
Yes.
All right.
Very
Well,
nice.
next group, you got some shoes to fill. I think we got 2 more in this video, and then we are done.
Okay.
So, Saiseiga.
Saiseiga. I'm gonna need to say how that's spelled.
Saigeiga. The song is called Jumble.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I probably told that. I either said it wrong or you heard it wrong. You'll know when you do the post thing.
Yeah. I cannot think of who the fuck they remind me of for the life of me, but it's blended with either Cold Chamber or Devil Driver.
I can see Devil Driver for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to a whole lot of Cold Chamber because like the one or two things I didn't care for.
But it's like your mic looks a little loose.
Wouldn't be the first time it go boom.
But anyways, that was fun. that was awesome.
I at first when they started doing the clapping, I'm like, okay. But when they took the clapping and brought the same sound into with the guitars coming in, that was actually pretty cool.
It was
It
cool.
made sense. I was like, that's actually pretty cool. I'm terrible with this thing because my feet.
You're very antsy, sir.
Well, it's ADHD, sir. I can't stay still.
So I believe what you're meaning is RLS.
Well, I have that too, but usually when I'm sleeping. But no, ADHD, I can't stay still. Ask anybody who has ADHD, they'll tell you.
Dude, I'm supposedly have it.
Yeah, I can't stay still. But anyway, damn, she's got some vocals.
She does.
Like, holy shit. She was trying to go with like the Harley Quinn vibe there too, I think. At least
It felt like that,
Yeah.
but I'm like,
especially with the hair anyway.
yeah, but I'm like,
Hair and the makeup.
yeah. Like I got that feeling too, but I'm like, thankfully you didn't completely act like her because that's just gotten so fucking overdone. But
yeah, her vocals were damn good.
just the whole time I was thinking of someone, I can't think of who it is.
It looks like it's 3 women and 1 dude.
Mm-hmm.
If we're wrong and that bassist isn't a dude, let us know. But it looks like one.
I was very worried coming back from after Kokeshi, but that was damn good. That was
good.
fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
The guitar sound though, that's what got me. It wasn't a modern metal sound, and it was like like more classic. Like when the fuck did that come out?
11 months ago.
Wow. Okay. Well, nicely done. Like that was just had a great sound. The rhythm was fucking stellar, and just the vocals. That was amazing.
Yeah, she has. She's got a extremely good voice. All right.
Yeah.
Ready for the last one?
Let's do it.
All right, the last one I am extremely familiar with. Actually, very much like this song. I know you've at least heard bits of it because I know I've played it around you. But we'll listen to the whole thing.
Okay.
Give your and well, I'll still give my thoughts on it.
Oh yeah.
But
What is it?
it is Megatsune by Babymetal.
Alrighty. I'm just like, what is he about to throw at me?
No.
Since you're familiar with this, do they actually play the shamisen? Because I saw it in the background.
They don't on stage.
Right.
Now, I'm pretty sure the people in the music video are not playing them.
Well, yeah.
But in terms of the studio version, I don't know. It sounds like there's one in there, so I'm gonna say probably.
Because it did sound like when I saw it, I'm like, oh, there's someone there actually playing it.
舐めたらいかんぜよ。
It makes me so irritated that we had those asshats that were like 8 feet tall in front of us and were just blocking our view whenever we went to see them.
Yeah, I mean, I stuck it out for the whole thing. I might even have recorded this one because it's one of my probably top 3 or 4 favorite Babymetal songs.
Right.
I absolutely love the breakdown of this song.
It's such a solid one.
It's probably one of my top 5 all-time favorite breakdowns, to be honest. I don't know. I just love this song. It's catchy. It's full of fucking energy.
It is. They are full of energy, regardless.
Well, that's true.
Like, damn.
It's a well-written song. It's just I don't know. It's just good. It's a damn good song. It's one of their first songs. I think it was like the 3rd song to ever release, something like that. And it's still to this day one of their best.
I could tell. It's solid. They didn't. I can hear the shamisen being played after I saw it. I listened for it, and that was mainly just.
It could have just been for looks, because you could hear, especially at the beginning, that there was some sort of traditional instrument being used.
Right. I think the latter was just an electronic sound, electronic sounds programmed in.
It could have been. I don't know for sure.
But still, I mean, it was damn good.
Yeah. No, I love that song. And it is very good live. A lot of times when they play it live, which I think they did in ours, they'll actually play it at the beginning too. When they come out on stage to do this song.
Nice. Overall, for this part 2, seriously, Kokeshi was my absolute favorite.
I would probably have to agree, especially considering, they were a new band that we hadn't heard before. I would probably agree. My least favorite, again, it wasn't horrible, but my least favorite was probably the Seagate.
Yeah.
Seagate, yeah.
Yeah, that one. I mean, considering that was the one that we least cared for, I think we did. That was a much better one than the first.
Oh, I thought we liked all the first ones. What was the first one? The first one.
Oh, I'm misremembering. Forgive me, I'm tired.
Because that has that kilt melt land that you like.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Of course, that Max and Hanabe, Merging Moon.
Okay, yeah. I was merging it with one of the just overall Japanese metal ones that we did.
That, or you're thinking about the multi-review one where we did where we had Slope and...
No, it was on Japanese metal.
Okay. All right, well.
But, yeah, thank you for the recommendations. It's been a solid compilation so far.
Yeah. And we'll have filmed one more part to it eventually. We got 5 more left on the list.
Probably another week.
Yeah, probably next week.
Yeah, which it actually won't come out till probably a month or two later.
It'll probably be mid to late February. So
yeah. So thank you for tuning in to watch this.
Well, part 3 actually probably won't be until like March.
But thank you for tuning in to watch this. We're sorry that your life has come to the point of just watching us, but we appreciate your attendance nonetheless. And I'm gonna get the fuck to bed. So
if you have any suggestions or any questions or anything you want to talk to us about, email in the description. Shoot us an email.
Yes, because we will have the From the Pit section.
Yes, that will be getting somewhat soon. So,
Well, it's already began.
well, I mean, in terms of like actually having videos for it.
Yeah, we'll make videos once we actually get emails from it, which
Yes.
we have not yet. Which this thing just started, so I don't
Yeah, it
expect
just started the other night.
But anywho, I had an ending for this. And
I don't know.
anyways, until next time, keep rolling heavy. That might have been it. I don't know.
Probably. We'll see you later. Next time.